coming to you from an unknown location, at the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, bringing you the unknown. Welcome to another spine-tingling episode of Paranormal 411. Your hosts are David Reagan and Jason Scott, and together, they dive headfirst into the mysteries that lurk just beyond our understanding, featuring notable experts ready to share their insights into the world of the strange and unknown. So pull up a chair, pour a cup of something warm, and prepare to be enthralled. Here at Paranormal 411, we're not just a radio show, we're a community of truth seekers, adventurers of the mind, exploring the boundaries of the known and unknown. We invite you to join us, to share your thoughts, your experiences, your questions. Whether you've had your own encounter with the supernatural or you're simply intrigued by the inexplicable, we want to hear from you. So, don't be shy. Drop a comment and let's unravel the mysteries of the universe together. Buckle up as we journey beyond the veil of the ordinary, into the heart of the extraordinary. This is Paranormal 411, where the inexplicable meets reality and imagination takes flight. Stay tuned and remember, in the world of the paranormal, nothing is as it seems.
All right. Welcome.
Woo! How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm ready for this show.
Yes, we got a little short show for you today.
Yep, we're going to talk about some fun stuff. Remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org, Paranormal 411 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. You could also tune in live every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturdays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, remember, Saturday nights, if you're in the metro Atlanta area, you catch us at 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And it's all right if you're not in the metro Atlanta area, you can still catch us at WDJY-FM. That's 99.1 FM. Anybody outside of Atlanta can visit us at WDJYFM.com and click the link at our website at paranormal411.org. We're also on Subspace Radio, all your major podcast platforms.
Wait a minute. We got a book.
We have a book. This beautiful book right here.
Lovely book. You see, it's a little hardback cover.
Yeah. Do that for me, Vanna. Yeah.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah, look at that. East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore, Edition 2. That is East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore Edition 2. That is available on Amazon or at our website at paranormal411.org.
Yes.
Join us.
Also, if you buy the book, don't forget to leave a review.
Please.
Especially if you liked it. I mean, if you didn't like it, don't worry about it. Well, also, if you're watching on anything other than YouTube, go over to YouTube and subscribe.
Please.
We need subscribers.
It helps us out.
Yes, it does.
Subscribe, like, share,
comment.
Yes.
We got a great show tonight, but first I want to tell you about something that's happening this weekend.
Oh, really? What's happening?
August 31st.
Really?
If you want to hear something really nice and loud and just awesome, you can go to Creekside and see Catalyst, East Tennessee. What do you think about that?
I think it'd be awesome.
Now, Creekside, I think, is in Knoxville. You'd have to search up the address. But it's this Saturday on the 31st of August. Catalyst will be starting off the night at 6 p.m. Also, remember to vote for your best band because this is Battle of the Bands.
Yes. They're at 6729 Malone Cork Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee.
672 Malone Court Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee.
6729.
6729.
Yes.
All right. If you need directions, just
Circle
email
Drive,
us.
maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, Circle Drive? I don't know. It's CRK Drive.
Circle Drive. No.
I don't know.
Creekside Drive.
Yeah. Something like that.
Anyway, email us or message us. We'll find you.
you.
We'll get you there somehow.
Yes.
remember,
I'll give you
it's our buddy.
Jeff's number.
Our buddy Jeff's band, and Michael and all the good guys with Catalyst. They let us
Yes.
use our music.
Yes, Brian and Chris.
Yes.
Yep, they're awesome guys.
So tonight, David come up with the show.
Whoop whoop.
David did that. We're going to be talking about portals and parallel universes. What do you think about portals?
I think that they can exist in nature.
Yes.
Wormholes
do.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Math even gives for it. So, most mathematicians and physicists and stuff will even tell you if we can make a sound mathematical, theory on the case, all the math seems to be right that works to make it right, then it is possible.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
I know, NASA has talked about some stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
portals opening up in space or wormholes. Yep. Which do we know if a wormhole is a portal?
Right.
I mean,
maybe the same.
It's got to go somewhere.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right about that.
So the concept of alternate universes or parallel worlds, it's captivated us for years, ever since.
Still captivates me
for centuries.
Yeah.
From a religious text to science fiction movies, the idea of dimensions beyond our own has been explored in a lot of cultures and philosophical contexts.
Yes.
But the existence of alternative universes remains just a hypothesis right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't have the exact evidence we need for it, but they're working on it.
Yes.
Recent advancements in quantum mechanics, put together with anomalous phenomenon historical accounts, it suggests that it may be more than a reality than previously thought. The allure of an alternate universe has a potential to explain the mysteries of our own existence, and to offer a glimpse into realities that operate under different physical laws and conditions.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would.
Remember Sliders? That movie, TV show Sliders?
Sliders.
That's what I think of as Sliders. The first thing I think of when I think of this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Opens up a thing and then poof, you're in it.
Yep.
The bad thing is you never know
where you're going to end up.
Yeah. Could end up with dinosaurs or on a planet that don't even have oxygen.
That's why I like Stargate.
Right.
They were always going to PBX129 or something like that, They knew where they were going. They had a map. And maybe there's a map in some of these ancient texts somewhere.
It's possible. Yep. Yep. They just haven't deciphered the right ones yet.
Right.
They're going to meet the Goa'uld.
The Goa'uld. The symbiotes.
I call it a tick. No.
I was watching. It looks like a snake or a dragon head. It's a really good show. I just love it. I watched it all night last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
I always liked the original. The original movie is one that I really liked.
With what was his name? Kurt Russell.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
I watch it over and over too.
Do you? Yeah, I always liked it. I thought it was good. The way it ended was good. I mean, everything about it was just right on.
Raw.
They killed him at the end, didn't
they? Yeah.
You're dead.
So, you want to go with the next part?
Yeah. So, one of the strongest theoretical foundations for the existence of alternative universes comes from quantum mechanics. Now, this branch of physics deals with the behavior of matter and energy in a microscopic scale. Now, according to the many worlds interpretation, or MWI, of quantum mechanics, Every possible outcome of a quantum event occurs in a separate universe.
That's
Do you need that in English? Does anybody need that in English?
tell it to us in layman's terms.
So
Roy might be listening.
every time you make a decision, if you went left instead of right, there's a new universe that just was created, new alternate, parallel everything.
Yeah. So if you went left, there's another one going to the right.
Yes.
That's easy to understand.
Yep. So for every decision you make every day of your life, every person on this planet creates an alternate.
And that's what makes up this thing called
The multiverse.
the multiverse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Cool.
That's right. So they create vast multiverses. Now, this suggests that countless parallel worlds do exist, each with a slightly different variations of our own reality. Now, for instance, in one universe, you might have chosen a different career path, while in another, historical events could, such as wars or scientific discoveries, might have unfolded differently. The multi-world interpretation challenges our traditional understanding of reality and suggests that the universe we experience is just one of many possible realities.
Right. I know that the ancient Hindu text, they had like, I think there was multiple parallel universes in it.
Yep.
They had these different gods and stuff in it. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, the multi-world is pretty fascinating to sit there and think about.
Yeah.
Because we can always go back and say, I wish I would have made different decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I would have done this different, or I would have done that differently. Well, somewhere out there, you did.
Yeah. I might be a multi-millionaire in a different universe.
Right? I might actually be bald in a universe.
And I might have hair. It's go ahead and finish that because it's what I was going to say.
So the implications of MWI are profound as they suggest that the universe is constantly branching into new realities with every quantum event. Now, this means that there are potentially infinite versions of ourselves and our world, each existing in its own separate universe. Now, the idea of a multiverse also raises questions about the nature of consciousness and identity. If there are multiple versions of ourselves, what does that mean for our sense of self and our understanding of free will? Well, your free will gave you the will to turn left instead of right.
Yeah.
Which created a different universe.
So your alternate self could turn left and there would be another one created to the right, which was free will.
Yes. Yep. They could decide, I'm not going to wake up and go to work today, where all of a sudden, bam, now the alternate you woke up and went to work that day.
Yeah.
And then 10 years later, you got a promotion. They got a promotion where you never did.
Right. If anybody's ever watched Spider-Man,
Oh, the multiverse.
that pretty well explains it.
Yeah.
The different Spider-Mans in all the different universes. There, it could have been somebody else. It was somebody else that was Spider-Man.
Bird Dog's in the house. Yes.
What up, Bird Dog?
Yeah. I mean, and that is the thing, is that in one universe, you should have turned right like you did in now.
Yeah.
And when you turned left, you got in a wreck and died. So you may not even exist in some universes.
Right.
Because of things that you didn't do or that you did do.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
So make your decisions wisely. It could affect other universes.
It could. Make sure that all of you are healthy.
Yes.
So you go ahead and eat junk food. So then the next person will only eat healthy food.
I don't eat junk food. Hey, you know what? the other me in another multiverse or universe could be skinny, have hair, Yeah, I think I want to go see these people. So anomalous phenomena and alternate universes. So anomalous phenomena such as unexplained disappearances.
Mhm.
You have time travel anomalies. You got unusual sightings.
Yes.
Even it could be a Bigfoot sighting. Could come from another dimension.
It's possible.
Yes. They've been reported throughout history. The events could potentially be attributed to the existence of portals or gateways to alternate universes. For example, let's say the Bermuda Triangle.
No.
It's a region, if for those of you that don't know what the Bermuda Triangle is, it's a region of the Atlantic Ocean known for its mysterious disappearances. It's been speculated to be a portal to another dimension.
Or in our book that we're writing the past.
Yes. Seeding the past.
Yes.
Yes. Ships and aircraft have vanished without a trace in this area, leading some to believe what they might have been transported to a parallel world. There's one good example. That flight, I don't remember the name of the flight, but
about Flight 19, the one with the military, the bomber flights.
that I was going to mention that one.
Oh.
I'll let you mention that one. But this one was a flight that took off in 1970 something, and it finally landed 80s, 90s, something like that. But it was in South America somewhere. It landed, and it was on the. I don't know how true it is, but it had been gone for that long, and finally came in and landed at that airport.
That's crazy.
That is.
What would you do if you was working at the airport and that happened?
I would say, wow. I think that aircraft took off again. I'm not for sure, but the story goes that it landed in the 80s or 90s, and it took off in the 70s.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You can tell the story about the
Flight 19.
Yeah.
Now that was a bomber run, and that was out on a routine training mission. And it was out. Everything seemed to be fine. They actually radioed in after a while because they got lost. And all of a sudden, no more radio communications or anything. So they sent up another plane with 6 personnel, I think, in it, to try to find them. They went missing, and that led to one of the largest search and rescue missions by the Navy. I think it went over 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. And they never found not even one piece of wreckage.
I don't think they found anything to this day.
They still haven't. Nope. They're still looking for it, but no one has found anything to this day. So I think that is very much probably what happened to them.
Yeah.
I really do. We also have this story of Bruce Garman, or Gernon, I think is what his name is. Now, on December 17 in 1970, Gernon was flying from Andros Island to the Bahamas to Palm Beach, Florida, with his father and business associate. Now, during the flight, they encountered a strange cloud formation that seemed to be shaped like a tunnel. As they entered the tunnel, the walls of the clouds began to close in, and the aircraft was surrounded by a greenish fog.
Ooh, fog.
Yeah. Now, Gernon reported that the plane's instruments started to malfunction and that they experienced a sensation of weightlessness.
Wow.
In a plane. Could you imagine that? A sensation of weightlessness. Now, after 3 minutes, they emerged from the cloud and found themselves over Miami Beach, having traveled a distance that should have taken much longer. According to Gernon, they had somehow covered 100 miles in just a few minutes. suggesting a form of time distortion.
Hmm.
Now, this experience has also been linked to many other phenomena reported in the Bermuda Triangle, which is, as Jason just said, a place that's known for unexplained disappearances and strange occurrences.
Yeah.
And Gurnan believes that he encountered a time vortex that caused the time distortion.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. So some additional historical accounts of time travelers and strange objects in the sky provide further evidence for the existence of alternate realities. There's reports of individuals claiming to have traveled through time. What was that? John Teeter?
Yep.
You remember him?
John Teeter. Yeah.
Al Bielek
Yep.
with the Montauk Project and the Philadelphia
Experiment. Yep.
And some have encountered beings from other dimensions and have been documented in various cultures, which we know that the indigenous people of America thought that Bigfoot, what they called Judicala or
Sukalu.
Yeah, Sukalu. He walked in both dimensions.
Yep. Both worlds.
Both worlds.
Yep.
So, for example, the story of the Philadelphia experiment, which a military experiment in 1943 allegedly caused a naval ship to become invisible and teleport to another location, which we've done shows on that too.
Yeah, that's a fun show.
Al Bielek is very interesting.
He is. He's got hours and hours of interviews,
coast to coast.
Yeah.
A long time ago, and I've always liked his story. He's very smart too.
Yeah.
He's even purportedly went to the year 27 something.
Yeah. Yeah, he supposedly went pretty far into the future. Saw like almost an AI world run by AI, run by computers, he says. So I would think maybe with today's vernacular, if he was alive right now, he would probably say, no, that's more like AI.
Yeah.
But AI wasn't a thing when he was alive. So that would make sense.
That's crazy.
Break time?
Yes, it is break time.
We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk some more about historical accounts, right?
Yeah.
In alternate universes.
Oh, yeah. So remember, keep listening. We'll be back in 6 minutes and 1 second.
Do not go away, please.
What if the world we know is merely a fraction of reality? What if there are forces, entities, and phenomena that exist just beyond our comprehension in the shadows of the unknown? Welcome to Paranormal 411, your gateway to the unexplained and the downright chilling. Imagine, if you will, a quiet, sleepy town tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the city. The locals tell tales of a house atop a hill where strange lights flicker and eerie sounds echo in the dead of night. Some say it's haunted, others claim it's a portal to another realm. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: those who venture there are never quite the same. Or picture this, a clear, starry night in the heart of the desert. Suddenly a blinding flash cuts across the sky, a craft of unknown origin moving at impossible speeds. It hovers, then vanishes, leaving only questions and a sense of awe. Could it be visitors from another world, or perhaps a secret government project? These stories, these encounters with the unknown, are what we love here at Paranormal 411. Our mission? To explore the unexplored, to question the unquestioned, and to shine a light into the darkest corners of the paranormal. We've journeyed through haunted houses and UFO sightings, and into the mysteries of cryptids and psychic phenomena, and pondered the existence of other dimensions. And yet, there is so much more to discover. Paranormal 411 is your guide to the unexplained and the extraordinary. Here we talk about the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of our world, from haunted houses and UFO sightings to cryptids and psychic phenomena. We love to question, to explore, and to understand the unknown. There's a world of mystery out there just waiting to be discovered. So why not join us on this journey into the unknown? subscribe to our YouTube channel, and become a part of the Paranormal 411 community. Together, we can uncover the secrets that the universe holds. Welcome to Paranormal 411. Your journey into the unknown starts here. Join us.
In the heart of Madisonville, Tennessee, lies a pizzeria like no other. Step through the door of Legends and Lore Pizzeria and be transported to a realm where paranormal and cryptid encounters, along with mouth-watering pizza, go hand in hand. Meet Eddie and his crew, who serve up slices of the supernatural along with the best pies in town. With the walls adorned with eerie artifacts, indulge in piping hot slices that melt in your mouth and tease your taste buds. And it's not just the locals who love the incredible pizza. Legends and Lore has been selected as the best pizza joint in all of Monroe County. As lovers of everything pizza and the paranormal, the owners have mastered the art of crafting unforgettable combinations that will leave you wanting more. To stay connected with this mystical eatery, follow Legends and Lore Pizzeria on Facebook, where tales of their latest creations and upcoming specials will be shared. Make sure to browse their custom menu, featuring legendary pizzas like the Chupacabra Ranch and the Exorcist. So, whether you have an appetite for the supernatural or simply seek the best pizza in town, Legends and Lore is the place to be. Come for the unforgettable flavors, stay for the captivating stories, and find yourself in a world where legends and pizza collide.
Get ready to rock with the electrifying sound of Catalyst, a band that's sure to leave you wanting more. With their powerful lyrics and killer riffs, Catalyst is a great sound in the world of rock music. You can listen and find Catalyst on Bandcamp, or go to the link at paranormal411.org and click on their banner.
All right.
All right. How
We
you
are
doing?
back.
What's up, everybody?
Trying to get Roy to come on camera and talk about this, but
You ain't gonna do it.
he ain't going to do it.
Not gonna happen.
What up, bird dog? I know there's a portal down there at Monterey somewhere.
Yeah. Probably behind one or underneath one of those big old ricks of stuff.
I think it's in that little porta potty beside the security shack.
Bro, they put in a porta potty over there.
Yeah, They ain't uptown. That little shack, it's about as big as this table.
I know. At least they got a
Terrible.
heat in there, though.
Yeah. But you can't turn around hardly in there.
Nope. Put them in a spinning chair.
So if you just joined us, we're talking about portals and alternate universes.
Yes. Now, we left off with historical accounts. What do you think about that, Jason?
I like it.
So, historical records and folklore often contain stories of otherworldly beings, magical portals, and dimensions beyond our own. Now, these accounts, while often dismissed as myth or legend, may offer valuable insights into the possibility of alternate universes. For instance, ancient texts from various cultures describe realms or dimensions that can be accessed through specific rituals or locations. Now, the concept of other worlds is prevalent in many mythologies, such as the Celtic belief in the other world, a realm inhabited by supernatural beings and accessible through certain sacred sites.
Mhm.
So,
You also have in Greek, I think it's Greek, Hades,
mhm,
which is the underworld.
right. Yep. You had that in Mesopotamia, in South America,
Yeah.
where they had the cenotes, and the cenotes was would go down into the underworld.
Yeah. You remember the door?
Yep.
The doorway that was found in
Peru.
yeah, that led to nowhere.
Yeah.
It was just looked like a doorway, but
And the rock when it
Yeah.
carved in the rock.
something was carved in the rock, but they're looking for a medallion.
That gold
That
sun.
fits.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Yeah, because they said that a shaman was seen with a sun disk placing it in the
Mhm.
dial area and then disappearing.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And that, I think that was talked about during the times that the Spaniards were coming through.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
So
interesting.
the Spaniards probably stole the disc.
They probably stole the guy too. You know, they made him disappear. You know, swim with the fishes.
Mhm.
Now, these narratives provide a rich source of inspiration for exploring the concept of portals, that go to other worlds. Now, the idea of alternative universes has also been a popular theme in literature and art, from the works of H.G. Wells and Philip K. Dick to modern films and television shows. Now, these creative works often explore the implications of parallel worlds and the possibility of crossing between them, offering a glimpse into the potential realities that lie beyond our own.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was talking about before, Sliders.
Yeah.
We're watching that TV show right now. What's it called? The Fringe. And it's parallel worlds, and because one person went over and got something and brought it over to this universe, their theory of it is that universes, they always try to write each other. So he took something, so then the universes are starting to collapse, they're starting to meld into each other and stuff. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So Roy, he says God and angels are not limited to time or space. Which, in that religion, they're not.
Right.
They've always existed, and that might be seen as a time portal to some people.
Right. Right.
I know.
They could be aliens.
Yeah. Aliens or other dimensional beings.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it's possible.
I think it's right.
Jason likes dimensional stuff.
I do. I like it all. I think paranormal is all about stepping into another realm, another universe, even from UFOs to Bigfoot to all these cryptids. I think
You think they're bleed overs from other universes?
I think they exist. They have the capability to exist in both.
Mm-hmm.
And even demons come from another realm.
Right.
If you believe in demons.
Right.
So that's what I think. And
I think you're right though, Jason. I do think that in this topic that we're talking about, where we're talking about alternate universes and all these things that and portals, right?
yeah,
That if the possibility is there, which science says it is, then with places like the Bermuda Triangle and the Alaskan Triangle and the Devil's Triangle and all these places around the globe that seem to have something weird that happens there. People disappear, planes disappear, ships disappear, and are never seen of again. And sometimes in the Bermuda Triangle, ships will be found that have been missing for a long time, but not a person on board.
not even a skeleton.
And they won't even find damage to the ship. Like why would someone abandon the ship or anything, right? No damage or nothing.
So do you think if these dimensional beings do that cross over into our dimension or our universe, have the same powers as they would in their own?
I don't know.
Does that carry over?
I don't know, because I know science says that the laws of physics may even be different from one to another.
Right. So would it, if their laws of physics for levitation,
Mm-hmm.
they could levitate. If they come over, would they be able to levitate in this plane?
It's possibly not. Or it's possibility that they could do that plus more here.
Yeah, exactly.
They could,
I mean, you've got stories of possessions,
right.
which I do believe come from another realm.
Yes.
Levitation, supernatural power.
Yep.
All kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Even the Bigfoot cloaking.
Right. Season 4.
Yes.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I mean, that's why we're in the middle of a build, Jason. We're in the middle of a build.
Yep. We got the LiDAR rolling now. So while definitive evidence, hello, April Christie. Definitive evidence for the existence of portals to an alternate universe remains elusive. The theoretical framework is there,
right,
for this to happen.
Yes.
It's provided by quantum mechanics.
Yes.
It's with anomalous phenomenon, historical accounts, it may be more plausible than previously believed. And the exploration of alternate universes challenges our understanding of reality and opens up new possibilities
Yes.
for scientific discovery and philosophical inquiry.
Right.
So further research and exploration in
What's
these
up, Mike?
areas may eventually lead to a deeper understanding of the nature of reality and the possibility of dimensions beyond our own. As our knowledge of the universe continues to expand, the idea of alternate universes and portals may move from the realm of science fiction into fact, offering new insights into the mysteries of existence.
I think as the more, like you just said, the more that we expand into these things, not just culturally like we have been with movies and things like that, but scientifically, then I think that's very possible. Oh, you're welcome, April. Is it still doing pretty good? I hope.
So you want to tell us about April?
She's a very good friend of my wife.
Uh-huh.
They went to school together or grew up together. Oh, that's awesome. And they had quite a bit of activity going on and everything. And I took a bunch of stuff over to their house, and they live on the way going towards your house on Steaky there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we made a day out of it, kick back, and then at the end of it, because they didn't want it there, and so we did a really good sage of the whole house, and the doorways and the windows and stuff, and I'm glad to hear that it no longer is bothering you.
Yeah, that's good.
How long till we are able to see into the fourth dimension? Well, Mike, theoretical physics or physicists say that we live in the third dimension. So you have first dimension, second dimension, third dimension. Now they believe the fourth dimension is time itself. So to live in the fourth dimension would be able to see time itself from the beginning to the end. And then anything that lives above the fourth dimension lives outside of time, space, and everything. And, they can literally dip into any point in time and come back out that they want.
Yeah.
I know that I don't know how long it's going to be before we get that far along, but I know Michio Kaku says that we have the ability to become a type 1 civilization within 100 years. So
All thanks to AI.
yeah, let's hope that it actually happens, right? Because there's only two possibilities according to him and his book and everything. The majority, type 0 civilizations like we are, fail and destroy themselves, and very few move on to type 1 civilizations. And once you meet the type 1 civilization, then a type 4 civilization, I think it's type 4, maybe it's type 3 civilization, which would be the fourth civilization if it goes 0, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Would be like Q on Star Trek,
Mm-hmm.
which would be able to create universes just with the thought.
Now that's reaching out there.
Yeah. But that'd be thousands of years away.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Who's to say that we didn't reach a level before and then went backwards?
They calcified our pineal glands for a reason.
Right. Yeah.
Drink the water.
Eat the green beans in the can. Eat everything processed, and you'll soon see the second dimension.
Oh, well, that's good, Isaiah. That's April's son, and she had gotten scratched and stuff before, and so he's saying that she hasn't gotten any more scratches.
Cool.
That's awesome. I'm glad we was able to help you. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm glad you got that taken care of. I mean, nothing worse than being scratched by something you don't know.
Right.
You've done that.
I've had that happen. Yep.
But come to find out, David's little scratch, I think, was just a play.
It was
a play scratch.
Yeah, that little girl that was living in the house.
There's some that you don't want to get rid of,
yeah,
and some that just annoy the crap out of you.
Yes. Like I'll tell you, we lost Mocha.
Yeah.
And I hope to see her roaming around.
That would be nice.
Yes. And I told her that before she passed.
Well,
that she's free to stay.
She may have been listening.
Yep. So I would enjoy it. I know my wife would too.
Yes. So I think that's pretty much wrapped up this show for portals and alternate universes and dimensions, and
Yes.
it's just a little short show to give you a little,
Little food for thought.
yeah.
For sure. I want to thank everybody for popping on here today and talking to us. She said we'll be called again if it happens. Well, we'd be happy to. We actually have even some more things in our arsenal of weapons, don't we, Jason?
Oh yeah.
We've got quite a bit more now, so it'd be even more fun.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, go ahead and tell everybody some of the places that they could see us here lately before we go, Jason. Where we're going to be showing up, and
We're going to be at Athens at the Klieg Mansion, the Scream Chamber, on September the 19th for Scream Fest.
we're in talks with
Dead Man's
Farm about coming there.
Yeah, we're going to set up there possibly a few times this October.
Yes. Yes, Jason was the one that didn't get to come. Yep, that I wanted him to come, but he couldn't make it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would
Next time.
like to been there.
Yeah.
Could you use the
SOS?
no, the dang
SD.
FLIR.
Oh, the FLIR, yeah.
Yeah, I want to use that thing bad.
Yeah, that FLIR you've got, that thing's nice.
So we're going to be there, and we're in talks with Dead Man's Farm for their events this October, and in October 19th we will be at Upper Cumberland Bigfoot Festival.
Yes.
So we'll have all of our shirts and books to sell there, and just come by and say hi and tell us a few stories.
And as it goes right now, October 12th, we will be on another podcast.
Yes. Tell them about that.
So, we are going to do, we've been talking to someone since the Bigfoot conference, and Tony Merkel. And so he's graciously asked us to come on the show and us have a good conversation. And Jason and I are definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a great experience. Maybe we could see his studio.
Yeah, we're going to be in his studio.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So he'll be recording that, I guess, on October 12th. I don't know when it will be released.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm not for sure exactly how he does his releases and stuff like that, but we'll definitely let everybody know. And we did have a guest, but she had to cancel, and we're in the process of having her reschedule and stuff. So
yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. That's it.
So we might have a busy October.
It sounds like we have a very busy October, which that's okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We've had fun this year. We've been to many more festivals and things like that than what we've ever done.
And we love talking about this stuff.
Yes.
So if you got a story, come to these things,
and
we'll talk with you about them. And
yes. And if you have good stories and you want to do one of these shows on Tuesday or Thursday,
yes,
that's what these are meant for, is for someone to come on and tell us your story. All right? Join us.
Join us.
Join us. All right. So everybody have a good night. Remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org, paranormal411 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. You could tune in live every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturdays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Now on Saturday from 10 to 11, if you're in the metro Atlanta area, you catch us at WDJY FM. That's 99.1 FM. And for listeners outside of Atlanta, you can visit at WDJYFM.com, or you can just click the link at our website, paranormal411.org. Now, we're also on Subspace Radio and all major podcast platforms. Remember, we have a new book out, East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore Edition 2. East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore Edition 2. It is available on Amazon or at paranormal411.org. Join us.
All right. We'll see you Thursday, guys.
Have a good night.